Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This time I have a flick through of a book journal, which is a kind of journal where you can record all your favourite books and make notes on them, and you know, it's all recorded there in one little book. So I'll go through how I made it. It has a blue, sort of midnight blue sari silk wraparound closure there. My signature homemade cover, which is covered in a brown batik fabric. It has a layered fabric topper there with a photograph on there. These photos, which I've got throughout the journal, are from Mrs. Cog, and they're fabulous. I'll link a kit in the description down below, along with others that I've used within the book. I've used some copper coloured metal brads to keep the photo in place, and I've used them on the spine as well, just for extra decoration. And there's a little book plate there. Those I found in Nik the Booksmith's Etsy shop, which are a nice little, you know, bit of fun just to stick on you. It's like a bookmaker's label. And I've also attached that with very small brads, little brass coloured brads there. So going in, I'll give you some measurements. The spine is quite big. It's a 2.5 inch spine, and the book measures 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. It also contains about 110 pages approximately. There are 7 signatures in there. There's lots of pockets and journaling tags, stroke cards and other ephemera. Anyway, we will go through. These end pages I've used here were also from Nik the Booksmith. There's an Ex Libris label there, which I got from the Graphics Fairy. That was from the premium site. And this bookmark, I've fussy cut some flowers, which I've stuck on top of that thing. There's another bookmaker's tag there from Nik the Booksmith. And the background is, it was a freebie, I think, from my Porch Prints. She did some spines, book spines, and I've just backed it there with some coffee dyed paper. There's another one of the fabulous kits, photographs from Mrs. Cog. And I've stuck a flash card in there with some decorative sewing. Just lots in there. That background page is from my Porch Prints. And I've just added some coffee dye paper on the end there, and also some sari silk, which I've done at the beginning of every signature in the book. And the flashcards, I think, were from the old design shop, as were these library cards and pockets. I've decorated them, as you can see. There's another flashcard there from Tim Holt's paper doll. And I've just added some extra collaging onto that old design shop library card. That just goes in there. That picture, which is fabulous, I love that owl. That's from my Porch Prints. There's just some very faint script on there. That's just some extra journaling. It's plain on the back. This page here is from Vectoria Designs. I think it's a library kit. and I've used some pages from that kit in here. These book spines are from Artzology. So as you can see, I've used a variety of kits in this book. That journaling card was made from a page from Vectoria Designs, and I've just added my little collage on there. There's a Love Junk Journal label there, and some sewing. And I've just wrapped around those spines. I've added some Forget-Me-Not fussy cut there, and a tall slim journaling card with a design of a pen on, which again is from Vectoria Designs. There's some lace underneath it. I just added a wee bit of colourful trim there. I've just added some book page to these pages. That's from Vectoria Designs. That's one of her pages. There's a little sentiment there. Look deep into nature and then you will understand everything better. And that's from Albert Einstein. And that's just on top of some frayed sari silk there. There's a pocket I've created from some ephemera from my Porch Prints. And these are photographs of libraries. I think there's a couple in this book. And again, these are from my Porch Prints. That's the end of that signature. There's some more wonderful pictures from, I mean, they're obviously classical artists. I'm not sure who painted them. I'm sure Mrs. Coggs probably put that in her description on the Etsy site. There's some more flashcards with decorative sewing from the old design shop. Again, some more book covers from my Porch Prints. There's another library card here. Again with some fussy cut flower, some paper dolls, another flashcard, and another library card. And I've added a Love Junk Journal label on there, which is on some fabric, some muslin, or is it lace? No, it's lace. Again, sewn around. And some journaling, tea dyed paper. That's printed aged paper, and that's part of the Vectoria Designs kit. And here's a pocket that I've made. It's just a page that's been folded up, and I've added this piece of ephemera, which is from Nik the Booksmith, and it just makes the pocket a bit higher. And I've created this journaling card using just black cardstock. I've added a journaling space on the back. There's some decorative sewing. Another one of Mrs. Coggs' lovely photographs, her paintings. And that again is sewn around. There's a Love Junk Journal label there on some sari silk and some muslin. Another page from the library kit of Vectoria Designs. I've added some book page again to these journaling pages. That's Vectoria Designs. Here's a large journaling card I've made. That image is from the Vectoria Designs kit. And I've added, again, another little book maker's label there from Nik the Booksmith, and I've added a fussy cut flower there from a book. And there's just a little pocket there which I've turned down, and there's a little note there saying keep this book clean and do not turn down the leaves. There's just a little fussy cut flower there and just a little print of a pen. Some more journaling spots. Another sentiment, embrace the glorious mass that you are. And that's from Elizabeth Gilbert. And that's on some blue frayed sari silk there. Some more journaling. Again, some more book pages. The book covers from My Porch Prints. Again with Mrs. Cog's fabulous artist depictions there. They're all ladies reading books. And some more flashcards again. And some journaling space. Another library pocket from All Design Shop. And with a flashcard from them as well. I've added some aged, faux aged sellotape there. You know, when you've added it to a book that's falling apart and it goes all yellow. Well, I've tried to create that effect there. Another collage, a fussy cut flower and some Tim Holtz people again. Another library card there from the Old Design Shop. I've added a little teacup fussy cut, and that is from Nik the Booksmith as well, on some sari silk. There's a flip out page there with some more of the faux vintage sellotape or sticky tape. What's sellotape say? There's just a little bookmaker's label again there from Nik the Booksmith. Another one of the book spines, which was a freebie from My Porch Prints. That just strengthens that flap. This page is from Vectoria Designs kit, as is the aged paper there. There's some more book spines from Artzology, again made into a pocket. I've added that image from Vectoria Designs. There's another pocket there. This time from Mrs. Cog again. It's just a fabulous kit. I just love them. They're gorgeous. And again on the back of there, because it's black, I've added some journaling. I've stuck some paper on the back for journaling. I just thought the black really framed them well. There's some more book page stuck onto those pages. I think these are all from a very vintage Les Miserables book. It's absolutely falling apart, so I'm using the pages rather than just throwing the book. That page is from Vectoria Designs. There's another sentiment here, and all these sentiments were from Nik the Booksmith as well. She put them together for us. And this one says, "It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light." And that's from Aristotle. Some more journaling. And some more fantastic photographs or images of paintings, should I say, not photographs. Although in those days, that was their photographs. Again, some book cover pages from My Porch Prints, and again some more flashcards with decorative sewing. And some more sari silk again. Another library pocket with another flashcard on. Rather dapper gentleman there, holding a bunch of flowers, so I thought romance went well there. And fussy cut flower, and another library card there with some ephemera from My Porch Prints on that one. That library card is Old Design Shop again. There's some more journaling. Another flip out page. This time I've strengthened it with some fabric and lace. Again, added some of the faux vintage sticky tape there. There's another bookmaker's label on there. That was from Nik the Booksmith. This fabric I printed on myself. It's just some calico. Well, I stuck it to a huge, well, an A4 size postage label. Made sure it was really smooth and cut to the A4 size, and I put it through my printer. The edges had some black spots on. I have an Epson printer, one of the Eco Tank ones, which is brilliant when you're printing a lot of digitals, because it's very economical. So I thought I'd try printing on fabric, and essentially it did work. But the end, like I say, the bottom, well, I think it was the bottom edge, just had a lot of black ink on. So the printer wasn't thoroughly enjoying the experience, but the majority of it I managed to save. There's some more of the Les Miserables book pages there. And this page is a flip out, and that's of a, let me just move the book so you can see it. It's an image of a library bookcase and secretaire, and that was from not my Porch Prints, Vectoria Designs. And I've stuck that to the page, but I've left it open at the back for another journaling card. And some more journaling space. Another sentiment from, this one is from Jane Austen. There's nothing I would not do for those who are my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves. It is not my nature. Isn't that lovely? And that's just on some frayed sari silk there. And some more of the wonderful artist images there. And some more flashcards. Again on the book covers that were provided from my Porch Prints. Again, I will link all the shops down below in the description. Another library card there. This one I've labelled Suspense. Again with some Tim Holtz paper dolls there. There's a clock and a key. Another library card with a pointy finger on top of some fabric tape. There's another sentiment here from Robert Frost. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. There's another forget-me-not there, fussy cut. And oh, there's a tall journaling card there with another one of the vintage pens designs that are from Vectoria Designs. Little whale tail time on the top. Should slot in. That's it. And I have another one on the back. Again, there's the book spines from Artzology. There's another vintage pen there from Vectoria Designs kit. Oops, this is my getting an avalanche from my desk. There's another forget-me-not fussy cut there. Some more journaling, some more book pages collaged onto these journaling spots. There's another pocket that I've made from, I'm not sure where this was from. I think it's my Porch Prints, but I've just made it into a little tuck there. There's another one of the library images from my Porch Prints. Again, I think these were a freebie as well, actually. Here I've got a covered paper clip, and this has a little book charm on it, which actually opens up. You could fit 2 tiny little photos in there if you wish. But yeah, there's just some script that's covering there. And it's holding this piece of this floating page for extra journaling. Just a vintage page. I think that's from Vectoria Designs kit again. That's just held on with the hidden paper clip. There's another of the book spines that were provided for my Porch Prints. There's another bookmaker's label on the bottom there from Nik the Booksmith on some sari silk. Again, there's some of the faux vintage sticky tape. Some more journaling, some more wonderful images, and some flashcards again. Yeah, it's beautiful. As you can see, there's sewing throughout as well. There's another library pocket there. I thought that lady looked a bit like Mary Poppins. So I thought it was apt for the fairy tale flashcard there. There's another, I think that's Tim Holt's ephemera there. And there's just some book page and bit of lace, bit of fabric tape, bit of lace down there. Another library card from Old Design Shop. Coffee dyed paper. Small paper from Vectoria Designs, as is this one. That's from one of the journaling pages. I've just made that into a little flip there. There's some decorative fabric tape on the back. That it just gives you some extra journaling. Some more book pages added to these journaling spots. There's just a little bit of decoration there. Just a vintage book with some spectacles there. Another sentiment. This one is from Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing which feathers that perches in the soul. Hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul, and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Some more journaling spots. Some more fabulous images there. Again, on the book pages, book covers for my Porch Prints, and there's some more flashcards from the Old Design Shop with the decorative sewing. Another library card there, a fantasy section. The little fussy cut flower, some, I think that's chiffon on there. There's some of the faux aged sticky tape there. There's another library card from the Old Design Shop with a little bit of an image from Vectoria Designs on some muslin. Here's another little pocket here from a folded up page. The sentiment at the bottom is from Vectoria Designs, from the library kit, and it says there, 'cause it's very faint, you won't be able to read it, I don't think. I'll read it out. Borrowers finding this book pencil marked, written upon, mutilated, or unwarrantably defaced are expected to report it to the librarian. So there you go. There's just a bit of muslin on there. And that's some washi, faux washi from Nik the Booksmith. It's just some books. That image is from Vectoria Designs. I've just fussy cut it out. There's another little forget-me-not there. This is a tall envelope with, this is one of the end pages from the Les Miserables book. So this is a genuine vintage page. And there's a sentiment on it as well, which is lovely. Every man I will go with thee, and be thy guide in thy most need, to go by thy side. And that's lovely, lovely little design on there as well. It's blank on the back if you wish to journal on it. And that's a page from Vectoria Designs. There's another one of the book spines that I've just added another forget-me-not to. From the book spine, it's from Artzology. I've just put a long flower fussy cut on there. Not sure what the flower is. Maybe one of you can tell me. There's a Love Junk Journals label there. Just a whale tail tab. And some decorative trim there. And there's some more of the book spines from Artzology there. And the journaling card that I've made using the Vectoria Designs kit. There's a page in the kit and I've just made it into a journaling card. And I've added some sari silk, some washi tape, and that first edition. And this goes in there. Another sentiment here from Dylan Thomas. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And that's on some sari silk there. Some more journaling spots. That page is from Vectoria Designs. And one of Mrs. Cog's wonderful images there, which I've backed with some book page on the black card there, some decorative sewing, a Love Junk Journal label there, and I've added some journaling on the back. That's in that folded up pocket from that page. That typewriter is from Nik the Booksmith, which I've added to that pocket. It just sits up there nicely. There's another pocket I've made from some My Porch Prints ephemera. Again, there's another image of a library there from My Porch Prints also. There's more journaling. Here's the back page. That fabulous image. Another flashcard. And again, there's some more of the end page there from Nik the Booksmith. There's just my signature label there. Another library pocket here, this time with some definition cards. I've got memorable, story, write, imagine, and poetry. And they're all from the Old Design Shop as well, which is in one of their library pockets. Another image from Mrs. Cog. And that's the journal. The spine was also covered in fabric for extra strength on the inside. So it's pretty much a solid journal. This will be in my Etsy shop eventually, probably in the next week or so. Hopefully in the next few days, but at the outset in the next week. So if you're interested, go take a look. I also want to remind people as well that I have a journal giveaway. If you look back quite a few videos, there is a journal that I've made from Dash of Dave's kits, and it's a giveaway for when I reach 500 subscribers. I'm inching my way up there, but if you can tell anyone, you know, tell everyone you know to subscribe and comment on my videos and like them or dislike, whichever. But subscribe is fantastic if you can get people to do that, because it does increase the channel and people who watch the content. Again, I'm plucking up the courage to do some tutorials. I just haven't got the confidence just yet, but I will get there. I know I will. But in the meantime, here's one of my finished projects. Shortly there will be another video, because I've been making one of the tall slim journals that everyone's been making lately, like the document things, and it's another portrait kit from Dash of Dave, using one of his kits, so I'll be showing that soon as well, so keep a lookout for that. So until then, thank you for watching. I hope you're all keeping well, and looking forward to spring, as am I. Although the weather's been absolutely brilliant in the north of England so far. In the last couple of days or so, the sun's been shining and it's just been lovely. So like I say, I will see you again soon. Take care, everybody, and bye for now.